My name is Dick Schaap. I'm from Maris in the Netherlands, and presently I'm the technical coordinator for CData Cloud. There's a lot of people collecting data about the sea, and what we do, we try to bring this data together in a good data management infrastructure, and this is done by so-called national oceanographic data centers. And these data centers together, they work on a European scale, pan-European scale even, together to make an infrastructure by which users in all of Europe and the world can find that data and use it in a common way. If we look at CData Cloud, in fact it's the next development phase of CDataNet to improve the performance, especially to put the user more central, while in the past we concentrated more on the provision of data. And in fact to provide new services using the cloud technology to users to work with the data in a virtual workspace. Two things. One is that we get on board more data, so there will be more systems acquiring data that will be also populating the infrastructure, and those data will be made available to the users. And secondly, there will be more users because we are really reaching out to many users and scientists to make use of the data and to do added value services and added value functions on that. And that will be provided by CData Cloud, so it should have a wide impact. If you look right now, let's say CDataNet is a so-called infrastructure, a data management infrastructure, and we have on board people who are very capable. They know a lot about the data itself, about the discipline, about waves, currents, nutrients. What we did, we now have, let's say, a strategic cooperation with UDAT, which is an e-infrastructure, and they are very expert, let's say, in cloud computing and high-performance computing and storage systems. And what we said, let's bring the best of the best together, a win-win situation. So it means that we deal with the data, so I always compare to a ship. Let's say we have the ship, CData is still commanding the ship, but in the engine room we bring in a lot of new things from UDAT to make the ship faster, more performing and more attractive for the users who go on the ship. We started with CData Cloud. That started now almost 1 year ago, the project. It takes on for 4 years, and in the meantime we already see that we are now also getting in on board of different other initiatives like the European Open Science Cloud, the Blue Cloud Initiative, all things where we see that e-infrastructure and data infrastructure together can make a very good progress and innovation. So we are also inspiring each other, you would say, in two ways. Yeah. Of course they are users, let's say. We have on one side the user side. That means that the services, people can find data, they can discover data, they can download data. Later on in the project they can make use of the virtual research environment, so they can do calculations, they can use virtual appliances. At the other side we have data providers. We're always looking for new data providers. So people that say I want to connect and make my data part of the infrastructure. We have certain rules and standards, but they really approach us and we'll make it happen.